everybody. Welcome back to P.A.N. Podcast, a podcast about nothing. I am joined today by I don't know what to call you guys. I try to call you something different every week, but I'm just going to say Matt and Alex, my friends.
Hey, everybody.
How's it going?
Jesse Goshen, I'm your reigning MVP for the week, and today's host. Lucky me, it will not. This trophy will be going away at the end of the episode because one of these two big losers will become the champions of the world by the time we reach the end of the episode. So I'm excited to see what the future brings. Alex is already yawning.
Sorry.
So
stiff competition.
Good one. Yeah, the competition is at an all-time high. I have no idea what direction this competition is going to go. I'm excited to see it though. So,
Jesse, you asked
if this is your first episode.
You go ahead, Jesse. Go ahead. The shit lagged on my end. I thought you were done talking. The shit was lagging.
I know it's nothing but difficulty after difficulty getting to this point. It's okay. But every week we two of the people compete in the host's episode to be the most valuable podcaster. If you see, I don't know if you can see it, but there's an MVP written on that. And we're not players. We're not players. We're podcasters. So that's what these boys here are fighting for today, and it'll be a good time. But before we get to that, I'm sure these two have a treasure trove of interesting things to talk about and discuss amongst the three of us for the next, few minutes. So however long it takes, because sometimes it's like 5 minutes, sometimes it's 35 minutes. It's hard to tell. Whichever one of you guys wants to go first, hit me with something cool.
Well, I'll go first. You asked me what I was drinking, and I'm drinking one of these schmosts, because I'm not saying the real name, but they are good. They are real good. Is it? It's the old cherry limeade. They just came out with, and it was I've only seen it one time. It's pink lemonade, sour pink lemonade. It was so fucking good, so good.
That probably would be pretty good, better than cherry limeade.
Oh, what are you hating on? What are you hating on cherries for? Me? I'm biased.
I like limeade, but I don't like cherries.
No,
that's what I was saying. Jesse's just a biased person though, because he just cannot stand cherries.
Oh. How am I losing points in small talk? It's not even started yet.
Well,
I'm going to start off with negative. As soon as we
started the recording, the competition started.
As soon as we started the recording, I told Alex he had pretty eyes. Come on, Alex, show those eyes. I was blessed with. I was blessed with poop brown eyes, so I've never heard that in my life. So you should be grateful to be able to hear you have pretty eyes, even if it's by another man.
He's got a point.
I
don't think in my 28 years of living,
I just don't get compliments.
I don't think in my 28 years I've ever been told I have pretty eyes. So you've been told like 5 times today. You're welcome.
Alex's face is as red as your shirt, Matt. That's what I find.
Is he blushing? Right? What, are we having a moment?
He's been blushing. Stop. He's blushing.
I'm also dying. I decided to wear a coverall, and I'm kind of regretting my decision on that one. It's hot in here. Turn off the fan. I'm wearing 2 layers. It's pretty hot.
It is getting hot in here.
It's getting steamy in there.
You should
okay. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and cut this out of the way and just lead right into how my week went. My week went pretty good, except for the other day. What? The other day, I went to my buddy's.
He's so uncomfortable. What? You're uncomfortable for no reason.
Anyway, so I went over to my buddy's house, and we were drinking pretty late, and I had a bottle of old fashioned there, and we put it in the freezer to chill it off and everything. And one of my other friends, he goes like, "Hey, let's get it out. Let's drink some." And I was like, "Fuck yeah!" I end up breaking the cork to it, so he brings out his Swiss Army knife pretty much, and brings out the saw attachment, like the saw attachment to it. And I'm like, all right, that'll work. And my stupid ass lined up my thumb. Like, imagine this is like where the bottleneck is. My thumb sticking up like this. I have the knife going downwards, and then I just. And I'm sure that you wouldn't be able to see it on camera anymore, but it left a pretty deep gash down my thumb. And it was miserable. The moment I could feel the moment I felt the first few teeth just drag against my skin, I was immediately just in just awful pain. And I didn't realize just how bad it was bleeding until my girlfriend, she pointed out that I had blood on my face, and eventually we discovered that I had actually gotten blood on her thigh too. And she was standing at least 3 or 4 feet away.
This shit just squirted out.
Oh yeah, the moment that the teeth just went scraping down, it had to have shot because it landed here, roughly on my face, and then she was standing off like 3 feet away to my right.
It's gotta hit a fucking artery.
Once it just dug down, it just. Oh no!
That's what you get for buying a drink and trying to get a drink that has a fucking cork in it.
I mean, it's a good bottle of old fashioned. I love it, but that day, I mean, it was terrible. I was holding my thumb underneath the sink. It was not a pretty sight. I drained a bunch of blood down their sink.
Feeling dizzy?
I don't know if it was that or the alcohol that was making me dizzy, but yeah.
Damn, that's hot.
Reminds me of that.
Proceeded to drink more to get rid of the pain.
That reminds me of that the fucking chick at work that cut her finger off. Remember that, Jesse? You were
out. Hey, is this cut? Is this cut? Is this cut? Is it bleeding? Is it bleeding? Is it bleeding?
Jesse's kind of the man in charge at night, and his ass is on break, and I'm out there just minding my own business working, and then I hear Matt, and I'm like, yeah, what's up? And then she's like, get over here. So I just start walking, and she's like, no, you need to run. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I run over there, and then she holds her finger out, and it just flops. And I'm like, what the I don't want to see that. And she's like, well, I cut my finger. And I'm like, okay, like, what do you need me to do? And she's like, well, we got this stuff back here. You need to do that real quick. I got to get my things and leave. So I called Jesse. And then she showed Jesse. How many times did she show you her finger? It was like 4 or 5 times.
It was at least 5 or 6, I'd say. I think the 6th time was right before she went out into her car, and I was like, "Well, do you need me to drive you or call an ambulance or anything?" And she's like, she showed it to me again for no reason, and I was like, "Okay," and she's like, "I'll be fine. I'll just go on down the road." And I was like, okay, well, if you pass out or get in a wreck, then don't say I didn't offer you a ride. So.
Yeah, that sounds like a terrible idea. Because I'm assuming that she was just bleeding profusely with her finger just halfway on, halfway off.
Yeah, when she took off the paper towel, it was like clotted for a second, and then all of a sudden it was just like with blood.
Oh,
like, what the fuck?
I mean, like
freaking out.
And here's the thing too. Like it was literally hanging on by just basically just skin. I would argue.
That's what I would imagine.
I'm convinced if I would have grabbed it and just pulled a little bit, it would have fucking popped off. So here's the thing. Like Jesse and I was telling everybody about it. We're like, oh man, it was really gross. Like it was just barely hanging on. Well, then she ends up getting 4 stitches, and everyone goes, she only got 4 stitches. That's not that bad. I think everybody forgets how small the tip of your finger is. You can't put 20 stitches there.
This taking more than 4 or 5 stitches you would have to literally cut off this first rung of your finger here. If you look at her finger now, she just showed me again yesterday. She keeps updating me with the progress of her fucking finger, day in and day out. Every time when I'm getting ready to go home and she comes out there, she's either taking a break or she's going home too. She's like, "Does it look better? Does it look better? Does it look better? Does it look fine? It looks." They keep telling me to put medicine on it, so it looks kind of gross. But I was like, "Cool, great, that's awesome." But it looks like a Frankenfinger. It's still there's a crescent moon shape, just literal scab that accounts for sealing her finger. It looks disgusting. It looks gnarly as fuck, and it was literally at such an angle that it looked like people that like slice their hot dogs before they cook them or blow them or put them in the microwave. Is what it looks like. If you just barely put pressure on that, it's going. Disgusting. Hate it.
And like, I will say, like the next morning, I took off the bandages that we had. We had to put on like 4 bandages and everything because it kept bleeding through like the first one, like the first 2. And I looked at it the next morning. It was pretty deep. I wouldn't be able to tell you how deep it was, but anytime that I would move my thumb, like bending it or anything like that, it would split like this. My thumb would split doing this motion. And
so it was like a zipper.
Yeah, pretty much. And I remember looking at my girlfriend at the time. I'm like, I don't think this is a. I think I might need stitches. I don't know. I've never gotten them before. So she texted her friend. Thankfully, I didn't need them, but it's on its way to heal now. It still kind of hurts, but I'm in much better shape than I was the other day. Yeah.
I'm glad you survived.
Me too.
I'm worried. I was worried about you.
Oh, it hurt. It hurt terribly. So I'm much better off than I was.
You poor thing. You poor.
All right, you and your black fingernail.
Hey, it's better now.
That's just.
You can't even really see it, but
oh, there you go.
It's yeah, the nail's about right there. So I still got a little bit left to grow, but you know what I'm saying?
Pretty sure me and Alex are seeing the same thing. Whenever we just you're getting like you have like a 180 pixel screen right now going on. It's like 144p YouTube on our end, just because of this happens every single time we hit the record button. Me and Alex is our quality is just relatively untouched, and you just go straight to shit. It's not your fault. I have no idea what the fuck the problem is.
Can you see that?
Barely. There's a few gold pixels over what would be your right eye, I think.
That's too funny.
Let me guess, Jesse. Did you start squinting too?
Yeah, because I was like, what the fuck am I looking at, bro? The pixels from his finger is literally just overlapping his fingernail, so it looks like there's nothing wrong with it on
I was genuinely just going to try to play it off. I was trying to play it off, but...
Dude, that's too funny.
I was trying to find something in it. It literally looked like he held up a ruler. It was that square and that lacking detail that... I wouldn't have known any better what the fuck it was.
Just all together, we need to find a way to get your shit sorted out, Matt. I don't know.
It comes out fine in post, except for when it goes blurry.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's no one's problem except for the fact that it's just the quality relay. It's just there's nothing we can do about it.
It's fucking
that's
crazy.
Good at least.
You know, I did write something down. I don't have a lot of small talk. But I did write something down that's been it's been something I've been thinking about for a while. I was gonna ask you guys, do you guys eat at a dinner table?
Does your coffee table count?
No, like a legit dinner table where you pull up chairs, you sit down, they're at it. Yeah, you don't?
Well, technically speaking, that would be our dinner table because we don't technically have one, nor do we have the space for one. Technically, the coffee table would be our dinner table.
Okay,
but it's not a legitimate dinner table.
It's not a traditional one.
I'm going to say that we don't eat at a dinner table. So
yeah,
Right. So we don't either. And there was at one point, Gavin's gotten a lot better. He's still struggling, but he's gotten a lot better with eating. But when he was struggling a lot, I realized like if you make him sit at a dinner table with us and we sit down and just right at a dinner table, then he would eat a little bit better. And normally we have like a little small like kids chair. He'll eat at the coffee table and he'll just like watch some TV or play with some toys while he eats. So he's still eating at a table, but he's got like distractions, right? But if you just sit at the dinner table
Right.
and it's just us, like as a family, just sitting at the dinner table eating, he'd eat better. Well, now he's gotten better, fully. But Mary and I, we don't eat at a dinner table. And I probably stopped eating at a dinner table like around 15, 16 years old. Like I would every once in a while.
Yeah.
But like once YouTube started getting big and shit like that, like I'd go watch YouTube and like sit on a couch, or I'd go on the computer and, watch something or whatever. And almost everybody I talk to, nobody eats at a dinner table anymore. Almost nobody does. At least
I think it's just a novelty of either gated communities or the past.
Yeah, well, see, I even talked to an older guy about it because I was like, hey man, like I know the older generation, you guys probably use a dinner table, and he was like, no, we don't use a dinner table anymore, which blew my mind. So my thing is do you think they can start making houses without dining rooms? Like dining rooms
I
are
would
just
say if you have a bigger living room, then there'd be no need for a dining room. That's my opinion.
yeah,
Based on that.
because like the house I have now, the dining room's like super small, but there is like enough room for like a corner table. Which it's I would argue it's just for decoration basically because it's almost we don't ever hardly use it. And I was
Yeah, because usually a dining room table is supposed to be a big, giant, grandiose display and have many, at a minimum, at least like 4 or 6 seat spots. But like I've been in your house, and that corner table kitchen or the corner table dining room section is like diner level.
it's like a diner, yeah, it's like a diner.
Yeah,
Um, which when I bought the house, I told him I was like, hey, I want that dining room table because it actually just fits perfectly there. And I was like, I don't even know how I'd put a table here unless it was basically what it is now because the
yeah.
dining room's so small. But that's one thing I was wondering is like, I bet as time goes on, unless shit goes back to the old ways, I'm thinking new houses coming out, getting built and shit. Why even have a dining room? I think people these days would rather have more living space than a dining room. I mean, I know that's technically living
I feel
space
like
too, but
I mean, yeah, I feel like the dining room situation might just stay because it's an antiquity at this point.
Yeah.
Just in the popular house to house culture, but it would make much more sense with the lack or the downfall in popularity of dining rooms for them to incorporate either another bathroom or a bigger living space, or
right.
maybe even another bedroom.
Because if I looked at a house that didn't have a dining room, I don't even think I would care. Like if I was looking for a house right now and was going to buy one, I don't even think it would matter to me if there was a dining room or not
That's the problem. People
whatsoever.
aren't going to think like that. Is they're going to look at the house and be like, "Why did you no fucking dining room?" But they're not going to think
Yeah.
about the long term practicality of it. Where okay, we're going to use the dining room maybe in the first week that we live there just for the sake of utilizing the space. But in reality, they're not thinking, okay, well, how many times do we actually sit at a dining table?
I think a dining
Yeah,
room
and I
would
will
be
say,
like, you go ahead, Alex, go ahead.
I will say, like, so for growing up, anyways, our dining room table was actually in the kitchen. Like, the kitchen was a little bit bigger, so we were able to have our dining table there. And the what I think with like the original floor plans and everything, the actual um the dinner room and everything was actually made into like a music room where it's we had like a karaoke set up. We had, I think, a few spots for like me or my brothers to play like our instruments at the time and stuff like that. And even but around that same time, around like 15 years old, unless mom asked us to eat, like, say it was like Thanksgiving or whatever, or like some bigger meal that mom like spent a lot of time on, then we would just kind of take it to the living room or take it to our room every now and again, especially whenever we got older. We would sometimes just eat it in our rooms even. But
It,
and nowadays, if I go over there to eat dinner, is mostly mom will just set up a table in the living room.
yeah,
So I think at the end of the day, they'll still keep it, like Jesse said, as an antiquity. But even then, like some people will just turn straight up random rooms into whatever they want at the end of the day. So like a dining room, I feel like at the end of the day will just be transformed into what other people will just have it set as, whether it be in my case growing up like a music, like something for music, or I don't know, like an art room or something, like something for like hobbies. Pretty much people
see,
can very easily just like change the meaning of the room.
I think you could take a dining room and maybe just build a house based around having like almost like have you seen those houses that'll have like the kitchens and then they'll have this countertop that kind of like spreads out and then they'll have bar seating. I think that would be like
An
Yeah.
island.
yeah, I don't know if they call that an island because an island's just I think what is in the middle of the kitchen, but they may call it an island too. I'm not sure, but where it kind of expands and they have like 4 or 5
Yeah,
bar seatings,
There's probably some sort of stupid, like really, really hidden interior design term for it that no one knows.
Yeah.
it's like the same concept of a island though.
It's a peninsula.
Yeah, I was gonna say it too.
It's a fucking peninsula. It's not
It's
an
a
island. It's a
peninsula.
peninsula. I
We
do this
call
for a living. Trust me, it's a peninsula.
we call this the Florida room.
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I wonder what people think about that because I don't know if people would really care because I think nowadays people want more sit down space, more living room space, more bedroom space. Because everybody, I think what most people use dining room tables now would be like people that play like cards or like shit like that. Or you're gonna like play a board game as a family. It's like a dining room table is kind of crucial for that
Yeah.
unless you're gonna play on the floor. But like
That's why you
other,
have either a beer pong table or a coffee table.
yeah, you've heard it
Yeah,
here
I was
first.
gonna
Get rid of your dining rooms and buy a beer pong table. Just set it up in the living room with all that extra
Just a
space from
foldable
your
table.
dining room that you
It's
don't
way more
have.
cost effective too.
Yeah, beer pong tables are a lot cheaper than a dining room table,
I just feel like at the
and
end of
it's
the day, a lot of
mobile.
people will just. Plus, nowadays, like a lot of people, if they don't want to use like an actual dining table, like those little foldable things for like sitting in the living room. You know what I'm talking about? Like the
Lawn chair.
no, the
That was
like
it'd be
like
like this like it'll be
like the
like
small
this
tables.
design X. Yeah, like you know what I'm talking about.
A fucking dinner tray. Are you talking like the
Is that
dinner
what they're
trays?
called?
You're talking like the dinner trays that you
It's like
set
an
up and
X
then it's
shaped
just big.
legs, and then on the top.
It's just big enough for you to put a plate and a drink on.
Pretty sure
Yeah,
there's a term for it, but I do know that
It's a dinner tray, I think.
that might be it. I'm just saying. I
that
think
might
there's a
be it.
term
It
for
doesn't
it. I
sound
just
right,
know
but
that
maybe
my
it is.
aunt and uncle, when I'd be at their place, they would just call it get the little table.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
mean,
dinner tray. Ah,
I'm gonna
that.
pretend like I can see that. Yeah, there it is. I could see it now.
Yeah, it's a dinner tray.
Good
Yeah,
job,
it
Matt.
does.
Bonus points for Matt.
Yeah, like people, I'm sure if they don't want to
A,
use like in,
a
but I feel
100,000
like at the
bonus
end of the
points for
day,
Matt.
okay, at the end of the day, I feel like everyone, I feel like it's something that like people should have at the very least, like a dinner table or something like that, just for like special occasions or just for sitting down and doing something like at an actual table, but for like overall the dining room, I feel like the concept of it, instead of just having it be a room to do whatever you want with it, like the
I
concept of the dining room might be going away.
I think dining rooms are for the rich. I think that's where it's going to because even you say for like special occasions having a dinner table, but like even at my grandma's when we have Thanksgiving, her dining room only sits 4 people. Well, we obviously have more than 4 people, so majority of the people anyway are in the living room eating and talking. There's like there'll be like this select group that goes to the dining room and they'll talk, and then there'll be like 90% of us are out in the living room all just shooting the shit eating. So I don't even know if it's necessary, really.
I think just houses in general for the rich now.
Well, no shit.
Yeah.
And if you own a house, you're poor.
No one wins. Bro.
No one fucking wins.
Big pharma. Fuck those guys.
It's like owning a house now. You're almost part of the top 1%, which is wild.
Almost.
There's only 2 types of people that I know that can own and buy a house right now, and one of them is Big Pharma, and the second one is Kanye West. There's no in between.
Isn't his name Ye now?
Shut up.
Shut up. I was talking to a guy at work, and he said, I just don't know how. He said, I just don't know how Kanye's pulling all these models, bro. He's fucking nuts.
I didn't even know that he was finding anyone new. But that does make.
Wasn't he like getting a fucking blowjob in Italy?
He's calling this his Christopher.
No, that was Antonio Brown, I think.
I thought it was Kanye West in a black suit and his fucking like girlfriend, fiance, model wife.
I'm thinking about Dubai.
They were like on
I'm thinking about Dubai.
They were on like one of those old like Italian like rowboats where you got the one guy in the front like rowing it real slow, and then she was like on her knees in front of him. I'm going to tell you
now, I don't know anything about Kanye West or Ye or anything that he does besides
you are correct. You are correct.
Controversies that he got into.
Because someone took a video or a picture of the back and you could see his butt crack. So they think his pants were pulled down. Like nobody actually got a picture of it happening, but they just seen his butt crack and she was on her knees in front of him.
Just as cakes to the wind.
Yeah.
Oh God.
You've seen a couple buns on a rowboat, and you're like, "What the fuck?"
So we sliced open the finger. EA got a blowjob on a rowboat, and dining rooms are an antiquity.
Well, yes. possibly got one.
Possibly, it's
it's
rumored to be believed that happened, but we don't know for sure.
He was smiling a lot when he got off the boat. That's all we know.
Sure.
I mean, I don't think I could pick a better spot to get one. I mean, he picked it right, I guess.
Let's say either that or France.
France?
City of Love. Or wait, isn't France?
I think it's
Paris.
I think it's been
Paris.
confirmed that it was in fact a blowjob.
It has been confirmed by who?
Yeah, because one of the top quotes here on a hold on. I literally exited out of.
He was looking around at that boat, like looking at all the people just fucking walking around the streets, and he was just like, "Yeah, they ain't getting head right now."
From Vibe.com, they said Kanye West butt exposed on Venice riverboat with wife. In one of the top conversation quotes says, "Girl, I know damn well that Kanye West did not just get a blowjob out in public in Venice." And they were seen cuddling beforehand and whispering sweet nothings in each other's ears. And then about a couple miles down the river, they had spotted.
Hey, I know exactly
his supposed photo.
Hey, I know exactly what he did. He said, "Hey, girl, you got pretty eyes. Why don't you look up at me?"
Bruised knees and the Venice breeze. Let's fucking get it, bro. Let's fucking get it, bro.
Her eyes still aren't as pretty as Alex's.
Can you leave my eyes alone?
Alex, everyone that watches this godforsaken episode, reply down in the comments and tell us how pretty Alex's eyes are on a scale of 1 to 10. Thank you.
Yeah,
please don't.
Yeah, Alex, fucking let's open your eyes real wide. Show the camera. Show everybody. Show the world.
Do I really have to?
Yes.
They'll have a whole entire hour of evidence right in front of them.
Look at the camera, you fuck.
I am.
Well, you weren't at first. Oh, yeah. Look at them.
Nice.
Yeah. That's real nice.
I don't have my lotion on standby, but...
Look a lot better without the chin hair.
Oh, God. All right, so are we ready to get into this week's topic? We're at 34 minutes.
I guess.
See, like we said earlier.
Man, I was hoping it just wouldn't be true, but here we are.
What? I thought we were just doing an hour of small talk.
Not yet. Almost. I almost thought about just putting that one in the front, putting everything else on the back burner today, but I didn't do that. I decided because we're all friends.
Or I just called him out, and he was going to do the hour of small talk, and now he's like, "Shit, I got to switch." He called me out.
No, I just now looked down at the time, and I was like, God damn it. But I will say, us three right here, we are, I'd say we're all pretty close. We're all friends, right?
I think.
So, some
days I wonder, after that friendship test, I don't know. After that friendship test, that's terrible.
Well, and it's funny you bring that up, Matt.
Oh, fuck. Because you didn't do this to us.
I have felt nothing but just compelled and inspired ever since the events that took place on that day. I decided that I would piggyback essentially off of Matt's idea. Today's topic presented to you, both of you and you guys listening at home, my friendship test. Just to even the playing field, I guess.
God damn it!
And this opens up a whole avenue for Alex as well. He's a hard book to read, but I feel in my heart of hearts that he'd have a very very exciting endeavor in doing the same thing that Matt did, and both now I'm doing. So there could be a part 3 to this, and I'm excited to see what's going to happen here.
I'm not.
Excuse me, I have hiccups now.
You nervous?
No.
Yeah, no, I'm nervous.
I drank water in wrong pipe.
I'm Googling right now info about Jesse Goshen. I'm trying to figure shit out, bro. I don't know nothing, dude. Are you kidding me?
So,
how many bonus points? I got to get at least 10 bonus points because you've known him since you guys were like little fucking toddlers, basically.
No, I mean, technically you're not wrong, but I did not, he was not my friend way back then.
You just said on earlier podcast, you're like, yeah, we knew each other since we were wee little squirts.
Yeah, we knew of each other. We were not friends.
I've known Jesse's for like 3 minutes, basically, compared to your guys' friendship.
All I know is that I feel like with the questions I have here and the frequency at which I talk to the both of you, no one is getting a handicap.
Fuck. Fuck. Dude.
Because
no.
I put these down in confidence that both of you guys will have an equal opportunity to think and have a good answer as to what the question is. So it's going to be the same snake rules as last Matt's episode. And there are some easier ones and there are some harder ones.
Are there opportunities to steal too?
Yeah, this snake rules. Okay. So there's even a couple ones that you could deem meme worthy. So depending on everyone's behavior in this, I might hand out some bonus points in the end of this episode. Who knows? But that's for me to know and for you to find out. Just depends on how this goes. So
damn it.
Because I got 42 questions.
Okay, we do not have 42 questions worth of time, for fuck's sake.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna try and go through here and give some of the basics and some of the harder ones too.
Well, what? Fuck, we can make this a two-parter. Why don't you do half the questions?
No,
and then we'll do the other half.
Let's just try to get into it.
Let's milk the content. Milk it. That's another free episode, Alex. We'll do 30 minutes of small talk, and then we'll fucking milk the next episode.
By that logic, then we would have two episodes per person if we were to do this. And
it would be Jesse's friendship test part 1 and then Jesse's friendship test part 2.
And then by that logic, we would probably each, like you and I would both need a part 1 and 2 to make it squared.
Why?
Never mind. Don't worry about it. Jesse, let's get into it, brother.
Listen, Jesse, you're the host. If you want to milk it, milk it. If you don't, then don't.
Do you guys know of any other way we could get through 42 questions?
What are we going to rapid fire these bad boys?
No. We got to take our time and marinate each question like it's the most important stake in a.
I say we milk this shit. Oh, I say we milk this shit for 3 episodes. Fuck it.
3 episodes. I don't even know how to divide 42 by 3. What the fuck you asking from me now?
I have to milk this shit by 6 episodes.
So I'm just saying, if we do 2 parts of this one, then Alex would get a subsequent 2 parts of his whenever he decides to do this. If he even decides to do this, you don't have to do this.
I feel like we keep picking Alex's episodes for him because I keep telling him he's got to do phobias, and then now you're telling him he's got to do.
I didn't tell him shit about the phobias. I did not hound him at all about the phobias part 2. I welcomed it, but I did not. I let it be. I'm letting he can do his own thing. So Alex, I'm just telling you, if this happens to be a 2-parter episode, then you would have full-fledged permission to do a 2-parter of your friendship test.
I'm struggling.
Matt's has already passed, so the only way we could right that wrong is if the next episode we record would be the part 2 to his. You see what I'm saying?
I'm gonna do a 3-part.
Fuck it.
All right, Jesse, come on. Let's get this show on the road.
All right, I'm starting off with Matt.
Fuck yeah.
And I have a tab open too with a scoreboard, so I can but it's big giant letters and numbers, so I won't be able to fuck it up. All right. The first question is, what's my birthday, Matt?
March 6th, 2000.
That is correct.
Fuck 1 point for Matt. No hesitation.
And I will say that I will accept there's, for at least maybe half of these, there is 2 to 3 correct answers. There's a couple where it's all or nothing.
So, I'm impressed I'm impressed you came up with 42 questions because I struggled coming up with 20. So I'm thoroughly impressed that you came up with 42, bro.
Well, I guess I'll honorably admit that some of them were bullshitted, but there ain't nothing we can do about that. I'm the host, and we're rolling with the punches.
What you say goes, I guess.
Yes. So, Alex, what is my all-time favorite food?
Oh, fuck.
I mean, default would be pizza just because of how much you eat it.
But I haven't eaten it in a few months, at least. To that extent.
Yeah, no.
I've had Papa John's once or twice in the past, 4 or 5 months.
Oh, I was thinking about DiGiorno's, to be honest, but
yeah, 4 or 5 months was the last time I had a DiGiorno's.
Fucking spit it out.
So don't think too hard about it.
Fucking spit it out.
You got 5 seconds.
I'm gonna go the basic route and set steak.
That is incorrect.
All right, see, I think not. I'm gonna steal it. Yes. I think he talked you out of it. I'm saying crescent crust, fucking DiGiorno pizza. Bottom line, whether he's had it in 4 or 5 months or not.
I will accept pizza.
All right, fuck it.
2-0, baby.
But you never outright said that was your answer. You said, I want to go with the obvious route and say pizza. So I'm not trying to pull any shit on you, Alex. I just never got a definitive answer except for steak. I don't have any tricks on my sleeve, I promise.
God damn, he hasn't had it in 4 or 5 months. He's trying to lose weight. Alex, use your fucking brain.
Matt 2, Alex 0. Matt, what is my favorite beverage?
Non-alcoholic.
Non-alcoholic. That's another question.
Okay.
Maybe.
Well, I know you've been drinking Sprite lately, but I don't think that's the answer. I'm gonna have to go with just a Schmountain Schmoo.
It's incorrect.
Fuck. If it's Sprite, I'm gonna punch somebody.
I do like Mountain Dew, but only on occasion or at work sometimes. I usually reward myself after drinking a majority of water.
Oh, there's another answer I have. Fuck.
I'm going to go ahead and guess Sprite.
That is correct.
Fuck me. I was going to actually say the Propel, too. That was another answer, because I know you've been drinking a lot of Propel.
That was also a sub answer of just water, because that was my third. It was Sprite, water, and black coffee.
You like black coffee? That's black coffee. Wild. I wish I liked black coffee. I have to drown that shit in fucking creamer.
Now, if I'm around Krista and I see her drown hers in creamer and sugar, then I will subsequently do the same, just because I'm like, fuck it, I deserve this.
Yeah.
She is my motivation and my reasoning for everything. So, Alex, how you feeling, buddy?
Pretty good. Tired of these hiccups.
I'm sorry, man. You want me to scare you?
You did make me blink. I will say that.
All right, that's about as good as I was going to get over a fucking video call. So I'm impressed. What's my favorite season?
Oh hell! All right.
We've never talked about this.
No, but
oh my god.
Oddly enough, because here's the thing, spring I feel like is just out of the question because of your allergies. Summer, I'm willing to bet that too, but I'm going to go with fall because of I feel like your allergies don't really kick up that much in the fall, plus football season kicks in the fall.
That is correct. Now, I was just having this conversation with my mom earlier this week. I don't really win in any season because in fall, allergy season pretty much dies out, but it gets colder, which causes my skin to get way drier. In the spring, the air gets a lot more moist, but the allergies pick up. So my skin gets healthier, but my allergies get worse. And then summer is somewhere in the middle ground, but it's too hot for me to enjoy it most of the time. So that's not even in the question. And winter sucks ass. So spring is kind of like I probably would have accepted spring because I lose both in fall and spring, but I like fall the most. So that was a good deduction.
For those of you that don't know, Jesse has eczema.
I have eczema. I have dry skin. I have atopic dermatitis. For all you smart fellow smart people out there. So let's go on to question number 5. You guys are tied up, by the way. Good job, guys. I'm happy. Matt, what is my least favorite sport?
Okay, now clarify this. Is it to watch or play or both?
Let me look at my answers and decide what I was thinking.
And there ain't no like
to watch. It'd be to watch.
Well, I'm gonna say golf, but there better not be some dumbass one like fucking cricket on there. I'll be pissed. Fucking, I don't like watching fucking water polo, bro. Hey, nobody else does either, motherfucker. I'm taking main sports. I'm saying golf. I can't
stand shuffleboard.
I would also say baseball because I know you've said that. If baseball and golf aren't on there, fuck you.
Those are actually both of my answers, golf and baseball.
If golf wasn't going to be, or if golf was wrong, I was going to guess baseball. I know that you hate both of them very much.
I'm happy that you guys have been as accurate as you have thus far.
Sorry, I got aggressive there for a second. I was waiting for a stupid answer on there.
If baseball or golf aren't on there, I'm going to be fucking pissed.
He came at me sideways. I should deduct points now.
You just see me leave the fucking call. I just disappear.
She's pissed. By the end of the recording, he's knocking on my door. Hey, open up. I'm going to beat your ass.
I just want to talk.
God damn it.
Okay, Alex. I lost my spot. Hold on. Fucking, oh god.
Your question 6.
Yeah, okay. What sports did I do in school? I don't need you to deduct everything out unless it's super important or super validating. I don't need you to give me your whole thought process audibly.
Can you at least tell me how many, like, numbers?
No.
Okay.
Less than 5.
Yeah.
More than 1 and less than 5.
In school, right?
Just and not just in high school, just in school ever.
He said in school, Alex.
Wrestling and track.
That is correct. When I originally wrote that down, I said high school, but then I remember that I only did track, and I didn't want to put wrestling in another question, so I just said, "What sports have I done ever?"
I was going to say marching. I was going to say marching band. Is marching band not considered a sport?
That's a debate.
That's debatable. I would say, on me and Alex's behalf, it could be deemed a sport, but I didn't want to. I'm not on here to piss off all the people that peaked in high school. And said that marching band isn't a sport. So
all the jocks are like, "That ain't a sport.
That ain't a sport.
Fuck you! I broke my collarbone. I was a D lineman." But okay. So the difficulty is increasing now.
Oh god!
Because for question lucky 7, maybe we'll get lucky. So Matt, I know we have had this discussion a couple of times, not a lot, like a lot of things we talk about, but a couple of times. So you might be fucked. But I played a total of 3 instruments in high school. What were they?
I got to name all 3 of them. Okay, well, I know you've played saxophone.
What type?
Bro, I don't know what fucking type. I don't know nothing about marching band, dude. I know you played saxophone, and I know you was the leader of it because it was you and Bailey, and then it was Alex.
There's a few others in there, but yeah, that's pretty much.
There's quite a few.
There's quite a few in there.
Bro. So it's 2 different types of saxophone, and you need those answers. If you need that, you might as well just go to Alex.
There's because 2 of the instruments I played could be listed as a saxophone. So I was really looking for specifics here.
I'm saying saxophone, tuba, trumpet. My final answer is I don't know shit, bro.
Okay. That is incorrect.
I mean, Alex should probably get this because he fucking was in it with you.
No. Alto sax. That's the obvious one. Piano. And then I think this one might not be on your list, but you told me that I believe it was your freshman year for a marching show. I believe you played the keyboard or the keys.
That one is not it.
You can't.
I had to add all 3. You had to say all 3 because the third one is super ultra fucking specific.
Why'd I say tuba and not fucking piano? God damn! I knew you played piano.
I would have considered if you said saxophone and piano. I would have been like, fuck, maybe. But when I wrote this down, I almost added the keyboards as a fourth, but I didn't want to do that. So this third one was arguably more impactful in my music career in high school, and I was with more.
Oh,
you can't be giving him hints. You did already. No, you just say the answer now. He's wrong. He sucks butt. He's wrong.
I think you played the soprano sax, didn't you, at one point?
Yeah, but at this point, you keep answering my questions in the phrase of questions. So like, you're asking me if that's the answer.
I already got it wrong, didn't I? So I was just asking, like, was that the actual answer?
My answer was alto sax, soprano sax, and piano.
Okay.
If they get harder after this, I'm fucked. You might as well just knock me down for fucking.
No, some of them are still easier. They're still easier.
Might as well put me down for 3 and be done with it.
I recognize that I did not get the point for that one, but I just want to say that in the long run, I did get all 4 of them right. Then, if you were
you did. It's just I didn't feel right giving you that point just because
you
asked me
I get it.
And that will be one. I think maybe one of 2 or 3 that all of them are needed, but I think there's only another one, and we might not even get to it. So, Matt, what is my favorite?
Wait, I'm sorry, but isn't that my question?
Is it?
I think so, because his was he answered.
Oh yeah. Correct. You're right. Thank you.
Yeah, Alex has odd numbers, right? Or no, I have odd numbers.
His steal segment just fucking it went on for so long I forgot. It's not your fault, Alex. It just I fucking lost track.
Yeah.
What is my all-time number 1 favorite video game?
Oh fucking hell.
Damn, bro.
Damn it! What is it? Halo Reach?
Incorrect.
Matt,
what is my all-time number 1 favorite video game?
You got me fucked up, bro. God damn it. I'm gonna have to go because I think it's like a classic. I'm gonna have to go with Halo 3.
That is my number 2.
Are you shitting me?
My number 1 is Ace Combat 4.
I'm so stupid. I knew
writing this down that you guys were going to forget about the Ace Combat niche.
Fuck, dude.
No way.
Halo 3 was such a good guess.
Halo 3 was literally my number 2. And I was like, but Ace Combat 4.
Yeah, damn. I completely forgot it existed. You said Ace. I was like, I'm an idiot. I knew that. I should have known that.
Damn it.
Okay, so
this is Matt's, I believe.
Yeah, this is Matt's. Odd. What is my favorite movie? And I will accept 2 answers.
Fuck, dude. Oh, Maverick.
So,
the first one. Or both, really.
Yeah, okay. Those are both the right answer. Top Gun and Top Gun Maverick.
Okay. You said it, and I was like, I know what it is, but I can't think of the name. I actually forgot about the Top Gun part. I was like, I know it's Maverick. I don't know.
Okay, Alex. When did I become a Seahawks fan?
Like age?
I feel like there's
your age. It's pretty much the same thing. I was a 2000 baby, so
yeah. I think you were 8.
That is correct.
Ooh,
wow.
That is correct. Good job.
That's a good one.
Your guys' score is reflecting well on my heart right now. I'm glad you guys listen to me sometimes.
I'm glad that was his question because I would not have been able to guess that.
I think you're leading. I think you're beating me by 1.
I think we're tied.
Don't forget, I said there's bonus points are a possibility as well. You both have gotten some bonus points too, so don't worry.
So we won't even know. Okay.
You have no idea.
I
added another layer to this fucking onion.
Oh shit.
Matt, what's my middle name?
Oh my god. No.
I only have one. Don't fucking worry. I only have one middle name, Matt.
No. Have we actually talked about this?
Yes.
Numerous
times, actually, with both of you.
Oh my god.
I just want you to know, you might feel like a piece of shit if you don't know it, but you're feeling exactly what I felt. And it's not that deep. It's fine. But still, we have talked about this.
Oh my god. Jesse Joseph Goshen.
If we were playing this for Cody, that would have been the right answer, but that is incorrect. You got a point on Cody's board, though. No, he's going to watch this and be like, fuck yeah. All right, Alex, no pressure, but what's my middle name?
Oh my god,
Jesse,
he knows it.
It's Caleb.
Correct.
Fuck.
That is correct.
I knew it was a fucking 2 first name fucking one. God damn it. Son of a bitch. I get a bonus point because I guessed Cody's.
You get a half a point. Wrong, brother.
That was actually impressive that you said that. That was actually impressive. Alex, what is my favorite color?
Oh, hell. I think if you said burnt orange before, I'll go with that one.
That is severely incorrect.
Oh. Crap.
You're not doing some fucking weird-ass color like, oh, it's a fucking teal or some shit, right? It's just a regular color. Okay. Blue.
That is correct. The top answer is royal blue because it is a dark blue. But...
Why would... Yeah.
All right, Matt, what is my least favorite color?
Burnt orange. Because I'm thinking of the brown debate because there's no brown, so you hate brown.
Brown is just orange with context. You're right.
So I'm gonna say brown because it's not a color, I guess, or you would call it burnt orange. I'm saying that. That's my answer.
Dull orange. That is incorrect.
Damn it. God damn.
I like that answer though.
I think you don't like the color yellow.
That is incorrect. My least favorite color is red.
Really? Not sure if I've ever asked that before.
As I'm wearing red. Like a boom.
Yeah.
I fucking hate Matt right now, bro. All right.
I guess that makes sense because I don't think I've ever seen Jesse in a red shirt. He's literally wearing burnt orange basically right now.
I ain't got a problem with burnt orange. I have every problem with red. Any type of red.
You hate to see red.
Yeah. What rank did my parents retire from the U.S. Air Force?
Oh, fuck me.
Oh, fuck you for that one. This is about you, not your parents.
Yeah, that...
I
think
we'll talk about it.
What color is my mom's eyes?
Is this a trick question and they both retired at the same class, or are there two different ones?
I will say they both retired at the same rank.
Because I'm pretty sure I know your dad's rank, and I'm pretty sure that was a Master Sergeant, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it was Master Sergeant.
Quit asking me what the answer is.
I'm going with Master Sergeant.
If you don't show me any confidence, you're getting points deducted.
I'm going with Master Sergeant.
That is correct.
I was getting a little worried. I was like, I don't even know what the ranks are, bro. It's like, fuck.
I did not know that your mom and dad retired at the same rank. I actually did not know that.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of hootenanny military stuff behind it, but yeah, they essentially retired at the same rank, as far as I know. As far as I know. Matt, how many siblings do I have?
Are we talking half siblings too, or just
All of them?
Fuck you. 3.
Correct.
Woo!
That's correct.
Woo! I was hoping there wasn't a 4th you ain't talked about. I was like,
I'm impressed. I wasn't sure if he's ever talked to you about his half siblings before.
It's happened a few times.
Their names.
Oh, you dick! All right. Your siblings' names are Cody, Frank. Shit.
Oh my god.
This was awful.
Off.
Cody, Frank, and I know I've even met.
I know it. I know it. So fucking cut him off. I think I know it.
I need a third guess, Alex. 3, 2.
John.
You got 2/3 of them right.
Fuck. So, oh my god, 2/3 of them right.
Yeah, what are their names?
Well, yeah. Then he was wrong on Frank. I was hoping he was right. So it's Cody Joseph Goshen. It's John. And the Frank one's wrong because I know John is one. Shit. Fuck.
No way.
I'm hoping he's on to something with Frank. I'm just gonna say Fred.
Incorrect.
Fuck. What was it?
Incorrect. It is Cody, John, and Ryan.
Fuck, it was Ryan. Fuck.
Ryan.
It was Ryan. Damn it. Now that he says it, I'm like, oh yeah.
When you're looking up, you're like, Frank. I wanted to fucking lose it, bro.
Dude, when he said Frank,
I can't lie. I was actually more confident. I was more confident in the Frank one more than John.
Oh, he was so confident, which is why I thought, sweet, he's right on Frank if he doesn't get John right. That's why I said fuck when he said John, because I thought he got it right. And then you were like, that's incorrect. I was like, shit, that means Frank's wrong.
I know it. Cut him off.
Good shit.
Huh.
All right, I think it's Matt.
Yeah. What is my?
How many more are we doing?
I'll. Well, what time is it? Oh, well, shit.
Yeah, I would say that we got at least another 5 minutes in, don't we?
Yay, nay.
We can do ask me one and then ask Alex one. We'll stop it
okay. We'll do that. We'll do that. So it's yours, Matt, right?
Okay. Yeah.
What is my favorite hot sauce?
Tabasco.
Correct. Good job.
Woo.
Nice. All right,
Damn.
Alex. What was my what did I originally go to college for?
You've got to be shitting.
I actually don't know if I know this one.
You gotta be shitting me.
I actually don't know if I've ever asked or have.
We've talked about this.
Holy
Actually,
fuck.
all three of us have talked about this.
Get out of here, dude. There's no way. I honestly have no fucking clue. I have one guess in my head.
I have one guess too. I'm gonna say engineering, but I don't think it's right. But that's the one I'm going with. Engineering.
That is incorrect.
You're
on to something. But,
oh my god! I think I just thought about it, and I'm gonna get pissed if he gets it.
No,
I'm pissed at myself, but like,
I'm gonna be honest with you. My original guess was criminal justice, but the fact that he's onto something with engineering, I'm scrapping that guess. I'm gonna.
criminal justice engineering.
I'm gonna say architecture.
That is incorrect.
Fuck me.
I originally was an electronics engineer major and then switched to aerospace.
I was going to say aerospace.
Why did I think of aerospace? God damn
the moment that you said I was on the right track, I was like, shit, no.
That's a tough one, man.
Damn.
That was tough. That was good.
I
wonder who won this clusterfuck.
Let's
especially with the bonuses, I don't know how that would have gone.
I will say you both got 2 bonus points.
Woohoo!
Okay.
You both got 2 apiece. So good job on that. That's, I mean, basically, might as well have not even added bonus points in because you guys got it even there. But we're gonna wrap it up there. I have quite a few left for a part 2 if that's so what we wish to do.
I think it's a good idea.
In this case, we're wrapping this episode up here for what could be part 1 of my friendship test. And you guys want me to just tell you the scoreboard here?
Yeah, sure. Let's see who wins.
Matt has 9 points. Alex has 6 points.
Really? Huh.
It doesn't matter, folks. It doesn't matter how long you've known someone. It's the quality of the friendship. And let me tell you,
wow.
It's all quality over here, baby. All right, sorry, that was mean. I shouldn't have said that.
That was terrible.
This doesn't mean anything. This is not a reflection of our overall friendship. Don't feel bad. Just a big disclaimer because some of these were easier, some of these were harder. You were also at the just the random chance of what I decide to do with you. So I will say after I technically asked 11 questions. And I think it was 11. I don't know. I'm not doing math right now, but I know I didn't ask that many questions, between 10 and 15 questions. And you guys did well with what you had. So these scores are not a direct representation on how big of a friend or a piece of shit you are, merely just for entertainment purposes. But Matt comes out on top. Disregarding the bonus points because those are basically null and void. So without bonus points, Alex, you're looking at 4 points, and Matt, you're looking at 7.
Hell yeah!
So if this is part 1, and there's a part 2 coming, take this home with you and use it as motivation to come back and do better in the second round.
I hope there's a part 2. Because I want Alex to win, just so he could be like, it's not about how long the friendship is; it's about quality. Just getting a little taste of my own medicine.
Completely flip flop and be like, it's not about the quality of the friendship; it's about how long you know them.
Yeah.
No, but some of those were harder. Some of those were easier. You guys actually did very well with the harder ones, so I was thoroughly impressed. If anything. Like I said, these scores are not a direct representative of you and our friendship. Don't get that idea in your heads. This is just for entertainment purposes. I made some of them easier, some of them harder on purpose. So don't feel bad. But as such, Matt is the winner. And I would like to ask here at the hour and 13-minute mark, Matt, you have a winner's speech, buddy.
Yeah, I came out swinging. I was very worried at first when you just started off and you asked me your birthday because I actually thought that was going to be the first question. So in my head, I was doing the math because I was like, was he born in 2000? I think he was. I knew the March 6th part. It was tough. It was a good competition. I'm actually impressed that I got as many right as I did. I think overall, though, we all did really good as far as answering questions about you. Are you impressed, Jesse, that we got as many right as we did? Because I think as a collective, we did very, very good. And
I give you guys a very good out of 10. That's my rating.
A very good out of 10. I think Alex did great too. And I'm excited for a part 2 on this in the future. Because I think as the questions probably get harder, I'm going to probably do worse. So I think Alex has a really good shot actually for a part 2 to get the dub, to be honest. Just keep the questions about band and I'm screwed.
So some of I basically skipped around there towards the end too. So some of them are going to be harder, some of them are going to be easier. So it's going to be random chance again if there's a part 2. So
I really enjoy this.
Don't get your hopes up or down.
I will say this though: if we do a friendship test with Alex, I have to get bonus points. I have to, because I'm going to be definitely lacking there. But I think it was good. I think we all did great, and I'd love to hear what Alex has to say.
Alex, what's your loser speech, buddy?
I don't really have too much to say besides I'm a little bit disappointed in how I performed today. I'm definitely gonna go back through and look at the ones that I missed to see if I just to see which ones I missed. And I do know that there's a few that even though I didn't answer it correctly the first time through, I then quickly realized, oh shit, that's not the answer. This is what it is. So I'm at least happy to know that even though I might have said the wrong answer, I ended up knowing what it was after I had said my wrong guess. Matt, good job today. You performed well, and hopefully you keep up that energy and that same spark as we go into round 2 for the next time that we do this friendship test. This next friendship test with Jesse.
I'd like to.
We'll say don't feel. Sorry, Matt. Go ahead.
I'd like to thank my mom for always believing in me. I'd like to thank my girlfriend for always being there anytime I need help. I'd like to thank my dad for helping me become the man I am today. And I'd like to thank my son. I'm doing this shit for him. Thank you.
I was just going to say before that monumentous speech that a couple of Matt's points were steals. So if you wouldn't have doubted yourself so much in the beginning, the scores would probably be a little bit more even. So that's what I'm saying.
I think he did steal the color ones. The color ones I just...
And the food one.
Yeah, the food one. That one for sure. That one I'm irritated with myself.
That one you got talked out of by Jesse.
Literally. It's like, but I haven't had it in a few months. I'm just like, all right.
But I haven't had it in a while.
But I haven't had it.
That's just you just trust me too much. That's the problem. Stop trusting me. I'm a piece of shit. I won't do that again in this part 2. And if I do, I'll do it to Matt. So we'll even the ground.
There we go.
So, are you sure I have eczema? Are you sure? But yeah, I'm happy you guys did as well as you did. Thinking on it, there will probably, definitely, most likely, maybe be a part 2, possibly, maybe. So I thank you guys for knowing some things about me and fighting to the death to get a point to show how much you know about me. It was a very worthy competition, and you guys are at the end of the day both still 2 of my best friends. Don't doubt yourselves. I love both of you. It just depends on the day sometimes. But it's not your fault. It's more my fault than anything. And if anyone at home was keeping score, either good job or fuck you. Respectfully. So either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. have no idea if I'm going to bring it back for round 2 for my next episode, or if I'll wait to think about some more pressing questions. I don't know yet. But yeah, we got what we got now. We got a link tree set up now, so we got all of our linkies in one spot. We got daily TikToks coming from Matt here and supposedly Alex. But we're getting there. It's a training process for Alex. So these two are going to both be putting in TikToks daily here soon. So follow our TikTok. Just was it P.A.N Podcast About Nothing on TikTok? Basically, every social we got is P.A.N Podcast About Nothing. So find us on there. Today, well, not when they're watching this recording, but today at 6 p.m., the previous episode goes up on YouTube. So Spotify every Monday at midnight, every Friday on YouTube at 6 p.m. our episodes upload. So whatever one you watch us on, those are the times. So keep that in mind. All times Eastern Standard Time. Follow us on TikTok, like our TikToks. We have a Discord. We have a subreddit now. A bunch of neat little shit. And other than that, I'd like to thank you all so much for watching today. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your morning or evening or dawn, dusk, whatever, or wherever you are. Whatever country, planet, universe that you are in. Hope you thoroughly enjoyed. And we will see you in the next episode. P.A.N out.
P.A.N out.